to help with art therapy. We're gonna go live. We're gonna start our art therapy program in a moment. And I have to touch today, unfortunately, because we're doing other stuff with Gemini. What's up? TTT, knock that shit out the park, Gemini. Y'all know what I mean. The other signs have decks, the halls, la la la. Yes, Gemini, y'all know what it is. I'm a Gemini rising. However, most of my energy is tied to the 10th house, not the first. Because the first and the 10th house have a connection, you should look it up. The zeros, the ones, the zeros, the ones, the 11s, the ones, the zeros. You should just look it up. Find it out. YouTube, Google her. Don't be afraid, y'all. Dive in, okay? Do not be afraid. It's just French, okay? So I just wanted to say, I know y'all are learning French. The tutors are here, okay? It's French. It's Baclian. You have to know what I'm talking about, babes.
Your soul knows exactly what you're doing here. Something about your business or finance.
So I know. We're gonna get flagged. That's my girl. Anyway. We're gonna go live because we're doing everybody. You know, they telling me to do this whole Capricorn thing. Or So, right. C left. Right. Whatever. Something like that. Simon says what? Okay. So, the particularity, America's Voice. Y'all know American Idol. Come on. So you know what I mean. So. Gemini, Mercury, retrogrades, Gemini, Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Mercury, retrograde. Okay, you don't want to understand. If it's a secret, why would you try to get it? Degree. Somebody just felt that. Sorry, I just felt that. Oh, sorry. I don't want to put that on too. Okay, you have to understand. We're not going to do that because we're advocating for mental health. We're going to say people who need who sought medical attention. Okay, in a very drastic. Who sought medical attention. Okay, that's how you write that out. Anyway, somebody in the back said, "How do I type this up?" That's how you do it. There's coding. This has happened before. Come on, y'all, get into it. Y'all really should have seen this coming because we all knew over here what was going on. So I'm just saying. Anyway, Gemini. Okay, it's Mercury. When Mercury goes retrograde, both Virgo and Gemini activate because Gemini and Virgo deal with Zeus's energy, or is the messenger of the zodiac. It also deals with Capricorn because Capricorn is like the disciplinarian, or we like to say authoritative. Not negative or positive, just authoritative, more neutral energy. So anything of neutrality also will be coming up because neutrality is the Zen energy of, like, if you ever seen Avatar Aang, Earthbending or whatever, neutral Zen, you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of it's more Earth Kingdom type of situation. Gemini right now, because of Capricorn's return, millennials, etc., retrogrades, is very Capricorn this go round. Just meaning it's a little earthy, because it's set through a standard of, it's also its own Saturn return. So Geminis, because of their Virgo, Mercurian retrograde influence, are also going through somewhat similar compared to millennials of a Saturn return. Gemini during their birthday season, all air signs are like this. Gemini, however, is the least or most air-like. Unlike the other elements, Gemini as a mutable sign is more air-like than actual, even Aquarius energy as a fixed air sign. Okay, why? Because Gemini as an air sign, air as an element, prefers mutability. Okay, so there's a fluidity, but also a trajector, a projector, a particular point to Gemini's communication that is without themselves. We like to call that neutral Zen, because the messages usually Gemini delivers is not of themselves. Don't kill the messenger type of situation. You know what I mean? So it's a little Greek, but Gemini, Virgo both have this. Gemini is the verbal one. Virgo is the non-verbal one. So kinetic, verbal situation, dancer, vocalist type situation. You can also get Geminis that don't talk and Virgos that talk. because of the retrograde quality and Mercury being flexible. So both of those energies will be flexible. Virgos try to get to a communicational standard or rubric, if you will, communications rubric of non-verbality that maybe one could consider coherent with Mercury centered just as a neighbor or just as a planetary aspect of Mercury. There's a certain just rubric to Mercury's neutral zinc because it's not really about Mercury. It's about the messages in themselves. They're delivering something, and how you interpret what they say is actually about you more or less than actually about them. Gemini, because of that quality, also go through pain because they often bear the burden of the bulk of whatever. If you're into tarot, generational curses, they bury the bulk of any particularities with themselves as a core standard, because why they're going to bear the burden is because they're going to be the most mutable out of whatever environment they're in, whatever thought, whatever air they're in. They're going to represent that the most. No matter water, air, air, all signs have air, all signs in themselves. More you think Gemini, the opposite to Gemini, not necessarily is Virgo, but more Pisces. Okay. Why those two disagree is because as a feminine energy, Pisces actually understands universal energies that Gemini, as an air sign, cannot. Okay. Via water, but mostly actually fire. Pisces' strong suit is that Pisces actually has access to fire, whereas Gemini does not. Gemini and Aries, while they get along, there's also Mercury's influence with Sagittarius, its planetary opposition. So, if you understand Greek tragedy, Greek mythology, Zeus and Mercury are actually planetary oppositions, which is the choir, Shakespeare, if you will, of the entendre with Gemini's energy. Even though Gemini's job is to deliver the messages of their planetary opposition, they bear the bulk of both of those energies as well as the air qualities around them, because that's what they do. And so there's an earth quality to Gemini that Capricorns a little bit more or less understand with Geminis, just because of Mercury's qualities to Virgo. So Mercury is a planet of both air and earth, like Uranus or Saturn. Mercury and Saturn both are air and earth energies. So they naturally harmonize. Okay. As opposed to Jupiter and who would you say would be the one I was about to say? The moon. It's actually Venus, but or Mars, one could say. But because Scorpio, because with Jupiter's energy as water Pisces, its opposition is actually in some ways Mars as opposed to Mercury. When you think about Greek mythology, Zeus is always eating his children, not the messenger. But the messenger is actually his opposition. So wouldn't Zeus naturally have something else that he represents in maybe Greek mythology that maybe one could consider more important, or the point to Greek mythology? That makes sense. That's a deep one. I don't know if y'all are well read enough for that. That's the Magus energy here. Okay. Gemini is also deals with islands and stuff like that, Bermuda Triangle type of situation. Anything that deals with threes, secrets, mostly secret societies type of situation. Anything that has to deal with representational people, humanitarian, Libra, Venus energy. So, we should talk about that. What does Mercury and Venus oppose? Venus does not prefer Mercury. Venus prefers Neptune. However, is exalted through Jupiter. Venus prefers Jupiter or Neptune. Its planetary opposition. However, like Mercury and like Saturn, Venus also is a what? Air and Earth planet. However, Venus, unlike the other Mercury, Venus, and Saturn, air and Earth planets, actually prefer Jupiter. Okay, so with Gemini juggles. It's also a juggler. If you ever seen the juggler, Go-Go Gadget, Detective, that's Gemini. A little Capricorn, but Gemini because of the versatility. Also, X-Man comes up with Gemini because it's higher mind of verbal, of actual articulation. So you get the psychics, you get tarot, you get anything esoteric, you get anything Wiccan, not necessarily religious, but more Aquarian in that it's more shadow work. Like body work, shadow work. It's shadow work. We consider that to be in the overall picture. And if you were getting a degree in tarot, it would fall under a graduate degree or even a doctoral in depth psychology. Okay? Depth psychology deals with the subconscious. Okay? When you're dealing, if you ever seen the cartoons, Daredevil energy, if you've ever seen, what does this look like to you? Tell me, what do you see in this picture? That's depth psychology. So anyone with severe mental illness, chronic mental illness, or mental health that may be disabilitating, all would go under the subconscious mind and the Neptunian house or Jupiterian house of the zodiac, because there's a particularity to the subconscious mind that is unable to reach consciousness. It's stuck, we like to call it. Okay? Depth psychology deals with severe mental illness. So you ever seen the scary movies where the pastor has to go in and the exorcist and it gets thrown up on? Depth psychology. That's where we put all of that. So tarot is used you wouldn't use Ifa, you wouldn't use religion, this is why holistic health uses both religion and spirituality, because it's holistic. You want all parts of the body in the most biggest picture you can get, most analytical mind possible, or most sustainable analytical mind possible. So spirituality deals with psychics, deals with psychology, but deals with it in a particularity of the subconscious mind. So if you ever known, you hear people talking about, you're being egotistical, that's your ego. That is all depth psychology. The super id, the ego, the under id, stuff like that. Okay, we're talking more Freud. Okay. Freudian stuff, Freudian matters, deals with the esoteric life rather than the routine religious life. Because let's say something, what we call, happens in holistic medicine or the Universal Medical American Association, Universal American Medical Association, but also the Global World Health Organization may have an impact, even the Vatican sometimes, and Parliament as well, may also want to inquire around matters of population, matters of, we call it, of interest. Okay, that's just used what we call through the Library of Congress. Okay, so our version of Parliament is more about civility in the aims of our what we call contractual agreement with our land. So birth certificates, you're entitled to what they call pursue happiness, right? There are these amendments, there were these particularities that you have to learn, right? All of that deals with hashtag national treasures if you're into those type of things. Why does a dollar bill look like that type of situation? What does this look like to you type of situation? Okay, I hold a dollar bill up. What do you see type of situation? Okay, hidden figures type situation. Okay, number game, but it's actually not a numbers game. This one is actually psychological and in a way that's more inception-y, if that makes sense. Hashtag millennials. You giving it? Okay, we call that sleuthing. Tarot sleuths through the subconscious to allow clients, almost like ASMR, a stimuli to allow for healing to occur. If you've ever seen Grey's Anatomy, Dr. Torres, for example, or plastics, when you've broken a bone, you have to go in and get it pop back in place. Chiropractics, body workers, first responders know what I'm talking about. Again, this is the American Medical Association, but also training professionals, as well as academia and the World Health Organization, Parliament, and other parties of interest, like all that. When you're an American citizen, just really minutely, you get a barcode, you get a social security number, right? You get these things for a reason, okay? And this is, I hate to say this is not conspiracy theorist, because I'm not trying to do all of that. This is something you can find what we call at your local library, okay? Because we actually have a system of organization. So while you may think things are more nuanced, hashtag CDC, it's all been done before Atlanta. This is just a research study, a case study, and we're here to learn. We all are. Gemini is that teacher. Even though Gemini is allowed to present itself as a coalition, it is about the individual. However, it's about the subconscious shadow. When dealing with Mercury's Gemini side, we on this channel like to automatically, over here, I like to say, put that with shadow work. Gay as hell. Y'all gay as hell. Not queer. Y'all gay as hell. Does y'all follow that? Does somebody just follow that? You're not queer. You're just gay as hell. That's okay. We don't do that shit over here, though. I'm just saying. Gemini. Not queer. Homo. Sexual. Okay. Homo. Sapient. Okay. Homo. Genius. Okay. Homo. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Gemini teaches you that. That's the greatest lesson of Gemini. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? Gemini, masculine. You can have some divines, and you can also have some pieces of shit. Divinely a piece of shit. You know what I mean? Gemini, however, can be And if you wanted to use Ifa, in terms of Caribbean or, Atlantic world, not even really even Atlantic because of Panama, but whatever. Petro. It's more about, or, it's actually more about, it's more about understanding the self through depth psychology, through the shadow, through the feeling of a nut busting, of your balls expanding. Because its opposition is Jupiter, the physical expansion of the zodiac. Gemini focus on your ability to burst nut as opposed to build. Does that make sense? So with Gemini, you want to bust a nut. Okay. It is not Ori workers. That's an Aquarius or a Pisces. These are the more. Some of them are even Obatala Odorumi. I mean, homo. Okay? I mean, it's like a classical novel. You don't really get that until you really get that. And it's okay. It's okay. Gemini is that teacher because its actual opposition is the greatest, most powerfulest energy of all, Zeus. So the messenger, Gemini. Okay. They said one a little bit more. 222 on the timetable. Balls on inside, balls on outside. You gotta bust them. Don't matter. It's only gonna make money. There are some Oguns with Gemini energy that they usually flip on the sweeter side of life because they're homosexuals. Gay. Usually men. They might do secret stuff. Like I said, it is the literal secret society sign. Not Scorpio. Scorpio is depth psychology of a different nature. It's more about like family, tide, Scorpio is a little different because it's only emotion. It's only water. All air sign, all air energy is seen through Gemini, and it's an authoritative energy. It's the nut that you burst is like one that you would do in gym class because you're dodging dodgeballs or something. It's not like we're making love. It's like I'm exercising and I winded up releasing this lipoma I had stuck up my ass. # prostate. Okay. And female, they might have balls on the inside might not have a prostate, but they got something up in there similar. You gotta bust them. All that can grow yeast. So all of that needs to get, all that can harden. So Gemini is the season. It's not harvest, but it's the prep for Virgo because Virgo is nonverbal. So everything that the harvest delivers. Oh, that's that. Okay. Why is, hey channel, why is Juneteenth? This actually just came up because of the thing on it. Okay, this is what they want me to talk to y'all about. Hey channel, why is Juneteenth in Gemini season? # Texas. Did somebody just get that? Did somebody just understand what's happening on the media and why everybody's like, oh, we saw this coming? Now are we on the same page? Right, now we're on the same page. Texas, Juneteenth. Now we're on this, right, now we're on. Everybody was like, wait, what's the connection? This is so random. Let's pray. They forgot that Texas is directly tied to Juneteenth. It is the literal state of Juneteenth. It's literally why we have Juneteenth. It's because of fucking Texas, girl. Hashtag Louisiana. Hate them bitches. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. But no. So Juneteenth, Texas, mass shootings. There is a thread. It's not organized crime. When you rob a Gucci store, look, let me I'm y'all. Okay, I can say I'm SU. So yeah, y'all was gonna have to pay for it sooner or later. You gonna rob the Gucci store? Do you know what Gucci has done for the wars? See, this is the problem. The Bush Queens trying to take over Black Lives Matter, and now they expect everything to go back normal. This is why we have SNCC. Stop it. This is why we have SNCC. Because when the Bush Queens start doing shit, girl, they start shit up. Robbing Gucci stores. No, that's not a part of it. No. We can't even get to that. We can't get there. Y'all are like, oh, we cannot get there. This is about mental health, y'all. Juneteenth, Texas, mental health. That we cannot get to there. If you care about anything American, anything global, anything self, you would be like, damn. Come on now. Come on. Get in the prayer group. Damn. So what we reading today? What scripture are we reading from? What? Somebody was surprised at tarot. I was like, OMG. That was funny to me. It's literally a pandemic, A. And B, what did you expect? I'll wait. I honestly want to hear what you expected to happen. Because it sounds like there's some frustrations that need to be voiced. Gemini. It's a sparring energy. Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, sometimes Leo, Capricorn, maybe a little Pisces. They got swords. They gonna pop. Gemini. All that come through Gemini. It's get warm. It's Dad's Day. Y'all, it's barbecue season. It's Juneteenth. It's Texas. It's Boston. It's all of that. June in America, and it's our birthday, July. America's birthday is coming up. The U.S.'s birthdays is coming up. So we're doing great over here, girl. I mean, I had to tell her to check in. Best I ever had. That's my check-in today, y'all. Best I ever had. It's given best I ever had. This energy, and it's approved. I'm gagging. I'm sitting back watching this. I said, oh, this switch I wanted? Oh, that's a sword. Oh, no, that's a real sword. Shut up. No, boo-boo. It's a real sword. Oh, that was so fucking funny. No, it's not for flesh. Y'all need to watch The Irish, Lord of the Rings, Time Traveler's Wife, Gillian's Trump. It's about Narnia, C.S. Lewis. Get into the creative. It's really called. I'm gonna be honest now. Hold on. It's really called speculative fiction. So, but we'll say create. Get into it. Get into literature. Look, I was able to get this computer. You need to get a computer. And y'all stop lying. Y'all know how to work these computers. Y'all just be wanting somebody to look at y'all and get y'all a stage. And baby, let me just say, I'm a frequent member of the grocery store. All them damn tornadoes. All that weather. Okay, Aldi. Hashtag Aldi. Grocery store. Literally, I just gotta look. I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna be freaky with y'all. Hashtag darn it. I'm about to share it on my Facebook. The tarot bit, they finna gag. You thought they were gagging now. And they are here for it. It's approved, y'all. They are, I mean, the popcorn, girl, they doing nails. It's giving sleepover. We watching, ooh, what movie we watching today? Oh, girl, what? Oh, docuseries. Let me shut up. So if I just put this. Oh, and I am loving the art online. I just got a computer, y'all. I just got a real computer, like for the first time in my life. Let me shut up. But pink, 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 green, 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 yellow, yellow. Duelists in the house. Y'all know the gives. I got a computer. We all just got like, you know how all millennials were like running around everywhere? And then it took a pandemic for us to really sit down in the house. And we're just now getting to, technology. Like this is like now. And millennials be like, we'll dip and dab. But yeah, it's amazing, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, the shit is hitting, and we're doing the best I ever had over here. What else? Okay, a little bit. That's it. Okay, so yeah, darn, they probably gag about that. But yeah, there is no war. I'm so sorry. My girl, the global managers called me screaming this at this motherfucker. Screaming, what the fuck are they talking about? Why are the American media doing this to everybody? Not a media over here talking about that, and a media over. They was gagging about the American media, y'all. I said, y'all have to get them the comedy now. You know my spaceship, girl. Cadet starlets and shit. They was like, girl, if I have to get me another goddamn bologna sandwich. Anyway, there is no war. Okay, I'm a community advocate. We're doing tarot. We're doing, art. We're doing the creative depth, psychology, hashtag portfolio energy. Conscience. Oh, and they told me y'all are learning French. Please try to learn French. We've learned Age of Aquarius, French, American French, and Capricorn is going to be French. So learn the French. So yeah. What else I was gonna say? Right. Okay. Hashtag phobia training. Hashtags. I'm a psychosis, schizo, frantic, phobia training. It's pretty serious, or it's pretty fucking funny. Okay. Joker energy. Purple green. Frankenstein. Okay, for my classics. German for my classics, but water German, which is the gag. Okay, get into the art there. Okay, get into the bass. The boom, 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 boom. Got that boom, 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 boom. Nikki. Okay, get into the Bermuda. Okay, giving the triangle, giving Gemini. Giving Fergie down. We're getting warmed up now. So yeah, phobia training. So yeah, there's no war. Please don't do that. Okay? People are working really hard and trying to advocate, and everybody's going through, hashtag something. Okay? Please try to remain with your integrity. Okay? It's not necessarily even gentrification. The technical term for what's happening is called cosmopolitanism. Okay? Anyone who studies epidemiology, infectious diseases, medical science, environmental studies understands sociology, humanitarian, African almost because disease, viral, okay, we'll get to that in a moment, European, viral, hashtag the plague, is given the plague. So you have to remember, and hashtag Chicago, fire, okay, and Rand in the building, Frank Lloyd Wright in the building, okay, glass blowers in the building, panel glass, panel glass, stained glass in the building, Lazarus Lazuli, okay, doctor in the house. Oh, here he is. All right, y'all. Well, there is no war. It's called cosmopolitanism. It's a plague in East Europe. Okay, we just had a pandemic. Okay, everybody needs their booster, and there is physically no possible way they could be up to World Health standards. Taiwan, East Europe, there's a lot of developing nations, this is what this is called, okay, that are unfortunately unable, due to World War I and II, to, because of that, care for themselves in a standard that is agreeable. Okay, honestly speaking. And that's why I'm going to tell you from the cabinet, he sent money to Ukraine to help them get to Poland. I'm Polish, hashtag, Mark Andre Sikorsky, okay, in the building. Okay. Okay. So, hashtag New York, hashtag Viacom, hashtag Oberlin. I'm here with open arms, open mouth, and open legs whenever y'all are ready to update and learn the Twitter. Come on, give me a little bit more. All right. This is a part of the infrastructure bill. It needs to happen. And honestly, millennials are kind of, I hate to say this out loud, but I'm not going to hate to say it out loud. Can we hurry the fuck up? Do I need to involve the Koreans with some bombing to speed this up? The Chicago fire, the entire city had to get it just happens. Greek, Socrates in the building, Villanova in the building, hashtag take out the trash in the building. Politics, metropolitan, metro in the building, metropolis in the building, cosmopolitanism in the building. Okay. Even one of the greatest cities, Great Wall of China. There's been amazing 7 wonders of the world, national treasures, National History Registry, of just these infrastructures that we have to keep updated and, keep a certain population number there and try to help everybody work it out. Honestly, I'm with the Chinese. They need some more territory. Taiwan and Chinese, they can kind of work it out. Ukraine. I done told y'all this before now because I'm Ukrainian. Y'all need to take that ass to Poland. Get your paperwork together, Ukraine. it has happened before in this region. We have started many wars over this. Can we just upgrade? I know, look, I'm Ukrainian myself. Look, I get it. I'm East European, I get it. I try to buy a refurbished, no, they don't make them like that no more. Tech guy, you gotta get them updated, the newest model. You can get the cheapest newest, but you got to get the newest one. Okay. 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 Do we get what's happening? Okay, Ukraine. What is this? Jeopardy in the building. Y'all know Jeopardy. Biden in the building. Y'all know Jeopardy. Come on. Give me 200. Ow. What is a jar? Mug. You get it? You get that? And I bought this at the dollar store. It's only $1. I don't like, $1. Ohio, baby. Heartland. The $1 Heartland. Game of Thrones, what is that? Hunger Games. It's giving Hunger Games. Have y'all seen anime? This is the time to get into the cartoons. This is the time to get into the cartoons. Comic books. Get creative. Get online. Everybody's getting new. Everybody got to go find me. And we all trying to help. We got Ukraine this, Ukraine that. I'm Ukrainian. I'm trying to raise money too. Look. He been trying to, and the thing is, he been trying to give us money. Look, he about to cry on the damn TV. He been trying to give us money for these art programs. So there is some lubrication that is needed. And that's going to be communal. Okay? Because the lubrication is needed. Okay? He wants to speak to us now, y'all. So we're going to go live with Biden. So, whatever. Y'all know Brad Pitt, Jennifer Aniston, Angelina Jolie, Robin Toombs and shit. Laura Kraft. So it's given that. It's giving very PlayStation girl 4. Very PlayStation 4. Shit, really 3. Shit, let me shut up. No, I'm just playing. Y'all need some more singers? I like my stand-up bit. You get it? Because I'm sitting down. Who dropped the Cavassier? It's giving very Who dropped the Cavassier, Busta, East Coast. I already told y'all East Coast, Philly, French, Francais, en français, pour favor. Oh, shut up. Look, who just came in here? And it's another message. Somebody just came in here. Oh, hey, girl. What? Oh, gun lobby. I don't go all. That's above my pay grade. I don't do all of that. I advocate for mental health. I'm a community advocate, and I do global health management. So I'm going to look at the ancestors. I'm going to look at the bloodline, and I'm going to really isolate it by health disparity of genome. Genetic marker is what that's called. Coding, if you will, but marker is proper. But It is what it is. So it is what it is. It's a part of my costume. So yeah, it's like a part of my costume or whatever. So I have to like watch that. But it's like, I don't know. So perfect. It's perfect. Everything's great. Hashtag what is a tin can? You know all the little dudes who go recycle the tin cans? That's what it's giving. You know in Pennsylvania, that's where all the recycled metal go. All the aluminum. Hashtag foil! It's Shakespearean. Y'all don't know the foil? A literal foil. All right, now 45. But it's giving hefty. Foil. Okay, girl. Where is my damn Socrates? Where's my damn seminar?